Hello, I hope you are doing really good. So today the title of this video is Beyond the COVID-19. So as I promised, I invited LéBIEN. So he will be here to explain to us some topics about that.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Joseph. Thank you very much
Hello.
for this
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah, thank you very much to you because I know you are really busy, but you took your time to be here. So I really appreciate that.
It is my pleasure and my honor. Especially, we are going to be sharing something
Yeah,
very important to many
exactly.
people out there.
Exactly, that's correct. That's correct. So tell me, how do you feel?
I am good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
After almost 8 months of
Mhm.
lockdown, I
Yeah,
think we are ready to move forward.
yeah. I think. So do you think that we are ready to move forward?
Yes, we should. You know,
Okay.
business should be starting already. Our life
Mhm.
should also start already.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love that spirit.
Even as doctors, we were required to go out,
Mm-hmm.
but not our family. We have
Yeah.
to go out as frontliners to
Okay.
take care of those who are getting sick.
Yeah.
And we saw many people dying, even in the country.
Wow. This is
But
really sad.
then, as we move forward, we realized it is a virus.
Mm-hmm.
And although it is deadly,
Mm-hmm.
we should not rely on something from the outside to protect us.
Definitely.
Like many virus, it is our
Mm-hmm.
own body that
Okay.
should protect us. Our own immune system, Joseph. So that is how I
Yeah. You.
help people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so actually, I heard about something like a medicine about that is like an injection. So they will give that to
Uh-huh.
some girl. Yeah. So can you explain more about that, please?
Right now, many countries are scrambling to produce a vaccine
Mm-hmm.
that will be given by injection
Okay.
because they know whoever is the first one to invent or discover a vaccine will
Okay.
become very, very successful and prosperous.
Exactly.
But you know, Joseph, I believe that the development of vaccine should take time. It is easy to say a vaccine is 90% plus effective. Yes, it is easy. But more than important than effective, we should be careful that it is safe.
Okay. So.
Because we do not want to inject people with a
Mm-hmm.
vaccine that is effective but will
Mm-hmm.
cause other illnesses.
Exactly. That's right. That's really correct. So actually, if we don't have something like a medicine about that, so how can you manage that? How can we manage the situation?
Honestly, this is my own personal feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they say the vaccine is already ready,
Mm-hmm.
I will think and say to myself, if the COVID is a new
Mm-hmm.
virus, which is started only 2019, late of 2019, that means they have less than 1 year to study the virus and the vaccine.
Okay.
I will wait first. I will let all those who are interested get injected first. I will observe if they have side effects. If they have
Mm-hmm.
none, maybe I will consider. But I will not be the first in line. And it
Mm-hmm.
is funny how some people, they wear masks but they do not cover their face. They put the mask here in their chin.
That's correct.
And then they also wear a face shield, but they do not put the face shield in front of their face, but they put it here on their head.
Let me do that like that.
Yes, like that. And you put the face mask here. So
for the face mask,
it is useless. About June or July, I respect and I have so much respect for the countries in Africa.
Wow.
Because they were the ones who told the WHO, World Health Organization, we will not follow your style of treating people. We will give our own herbal medicine. And they were giving a plant called Artemisia. And a lot of the countries in Africa have very, very low cases of COVID. Imagine that. If you compare some of the countries in Africa versus the cases in the USA, some African countries are better off in treating COVID using herbal drinks from Artemisia plant. So, I respect you people from Africa.
I respect the doctor. I would like to talk more about the natural medicine, because in our country, in our continent, Africa, because I am African, basically from Cameroon, so we used to adapt to handle ourselves with the natural medicine. That's
Wonderful.
Yeah. So I just want to know, how did you learn about that, and how did you put that here in the society? Because I know as well that many people love to take something like paracetamol, quinine, and all those things. So how do you do to get people to take that medicine?
Well, I have been to several countries in Africa as well, and I admire those countries that I went to. I've been to Angola, I have been to Kenya, and if you are going to compare the general body and health of the Africans compared to the people in the USA, you can see that the Africans are healthier. I believe we should bring back the tradition of long ago to eat more vegetables, to eat fish, to cut down on processed food, to cut down on fast food, and also to cut down on synthetic medicine, but use natural and herbal medicine.
I agree. All right.
Thank you.
Something that people should know about COVID-19 vaccines is they fall today under the PrEP Act, which came into being after 9/11 and after an anthrax scare. And this law gives virtually blanket liability protection. It's basically impossible to get any kind of compensation if you're injured. So people need to understand that if you take COVID-19 vaccines, you are absolutely on your own. If you're permanently injured, if you lose your job, if your healthcare expenses go through the roof, tough luck.
Volunteers all across the country began getting shots today as part of the final phase of testing for an experimental vaccine being developed by the NIH and the drug company Moderna. The side effects for the Moderna vaccine sound concerning. We looked. After the second dose, at least 80% of participants experienced a systemic side effect. So, are these vaccines safe?
Well, the FDA, not being pressured, will look hard at that. The FDA is the gold standard of regulators, and their current guidance on this, if they stick with that, is very, very appropriate.